Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we dissect the business world's secret language. Today we are diving into TNF Pharmaceuticals. Are they about to get a participation award, or are they about to be kicked off the Nasdaq playground? Let's find out. Here's the gist of it. TNF Pharmaceuticals got a letter from Nasdaq Stock Exchange. This letter basically says their stock price has been too low and they might get kicked off the Nasdaq. To stay on the Nasdaq, TNF Pharmaceuticals stock needs to trade at a minimum of $1 per share. But for 30 business days from late January to mid-March of 2025, their stock price has been below that mark. It is like failing a class and getting a warning from the principal. TNF Pharmaceuticals now has until September 15, 2025 to fix this. It is like having summer school to bring your grades up. To get back in good standing, their stock price needs to stay above $1 for at least 10 business days in a row during this period. If they don't manage to do that by September, they might get an extra 180 days. But to get that extra time, they need to meet other requirements. It is like needing to have good attendance and do your homework to get extra credit. They need to show that their publicly held shares are worth enough and meet all the initial listing standards, except for the stock price rule. They also need to tell Nasdaq that they plan to fix the problem, possibly by doing a reverse stock split, which is when they reduce the number of shares to increase the price of each share. If Nasdaq thinks TNF Pharmaceuticals can't fix the problem, or if they don't qualify for the extra time, they will get a notice that their stock might be delisted. This means it could be removed from the Nasdaq. It is like getting expelled from school. TNF Pharmaceuticals can appeal this decision, but there is no guarantee they will win. For now, their stock will keep trading on the Nasdaq as long as they follow the other rules. So it is like being on probation. This report was signed by Joshua Silverman, a director at TNF Pharmaceuticals. So what's the story here? TNF Pharmaceuticals is in a bit of trouble with Nasdaq because its stock price has been too low. They have a few months to get their stock price back above $1 to avoid being delisted. This is crucial for the company, as being delisted can make it harder to raise money and can hurt the company's reputation. What do I think of TNF Pharmaceuticals' situation? Well, it is a mixed bag. On the one hand, they are facing a serious challenge with their stock price. This could be due to a number of factors such as poor financial performance, negative news, or just overall market conditions. On the other hand, they have a plan to try to get back into compliance with Nasdaq's rules. This shows they are taking the issue seriously and are trying to address it. A key risk for TNF Pharmaceuticals is whether they can actually get their stock price back above $1. The company needs to execute its business strategy effectively and communicate its progress to investors. They might need to do a reverse stock split, but that can be a risky move as it can sometimes scare investors and lead to a further decline in the stock price. Overall, TNF Pharmaceuticals is in a tough spot. They need to act quickly and decisively to get their stock price back up and avoid being delisted. Whether they can do that remains to be seen, but it is definitely a situation to watch closely. It is like a patient in critical condition. They are not dead yet, but they need immediate care to recover. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe for more corporate deep dives.